Apple recently dropped a $549 pair of headphones. The first reviewer scored them a 90. 2 weeks and 16 reviewers later, the latest reviewer gave them a 91. Every single one of the 17 reviewers, and I mean every single one, recommended you buy them, even though most of them also called them overpriced. So here's the question I want to answer. When 17 different reviewers from 17 different publications all agree on something, what is it that they're trying to say? Let's break it down. But before we dive deep into all the information, if you're new to the channel and want to stay up to date with the latest reviews coming out, please do me a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit that like button if you enjoy this video. All right, let's dive into it. Here's what $549 gets you. Apple's new H2 chip, dramatically improved active noise canceling, upgraded high fidelity audio, USB-C, up to 20 hours of battery life, Bluetooth 5.3, and the same iconic aluminum and mesh design Apple introduced in 2020. No new colors, no new shape, same headphones, smarter brain. Let's get the elephant out of the room. Almost every reviewer flagged the price. Stuff.tv said Apple's premium price is a real shame. Apple Insider said it's hard to say with my whole heart you should buy them. Engadget pointed out these remain some of the most expensive headphones I've reviewed. The Verge called them still heavy and expensive. Even Coat of Mac, who scored them a 90, took a shot at the silly smart case. 5 separate publications, same complaint. $549 is a lot of money for headphones in 2026. So why did every single one of them still recommend buying them? Well, watch what happens next. 3 things came up in every single review. First, the sound quality. Tom's guy said everything has been turned up to 11 and called it industry leading. Independent called it outstanding audio. Coat of Mac called the sound beautiful, booming. Recording Now gave them an 88 specifically because of the best-in-class noise canceling. When 17 reviewers all reached for words like industry leading, best in class, that's not hype, that's consensus. Second, the noise cancellation. The new H2 chip delivered what reviewers called a massive ANC upgrade. Tom's Guide called the call quality professional, meaning suitable. This is where Apple's closed the gap with Bose and Sony, and arguably passed them. Third, the Apple ecosystem integration. Matthew Moniz called them the best sounding over-ear headphones in the Apple ecosystem by a wide margin. PC Mag flat out said they're the best premium headphones for Apple users. If you're already in the Apple world, the seamless device switching is unmatched. No other manufacturer can deliver that experience because no other manufacturer controls both ends. Now, here's where it gets interesting. The lowest score in the entire dataset comes from Sound Guys. They gave them a 77 on April 3rd. That's a 14-point swing from the highest. Why? Sound Guys focuses on objective audio measurement and battery life. Their take, iterative update for existing AirPods Max customers. They weren't wrong, they were just measuring something different. They cared about whether owners of the original Mac should upgrade. The answer is probably not. Apple Insider made the same call. You probably shouldn't if you have the earlier generation. But here's the kicker. Look at what happened 7 days later. CNET reviewed them on April 10th. CNET gave them a 91, the highest score in the entire data set, and gave them an editor's choice. Same product, 2 reviewers, 14 points apart. Both right. Sound Guys was answering, should existing owners upgrade? CNET was answering, are these worth the money for a new buyer? Different questions get different answers. This is why aggregated scores matter. One review tells you one perspective. 17 reviews tell you something nobody could tell you alone. And here's something you can only see on Sounds Nerdy. We track how the consensus moves as new reviews come in. For the AirPods Max 2, look at this. Review 1 came in at 90. The running average across 17 reviews is 85.5. The line is nearly flat. The verdict locked in from review 1 and never moved. That tells you something specific. When the score barely budges as more reviews pile on, it means the product is exactly what it appears to be. No surprises, no reviewers who waited and changed the story. What you see is what you get for $549. And the latest reviewer, CNET, on April 10th, gave them the highest score in the entire data set. The verdict isn't softening, it's locked in. If you're in the Apple ecosystem, you don't have premium headphones yet, and $549 is in your budget, this is the easiest recommendation I can make. 17 out of 17 reviewers agreed, twice over. Every reviewer who's touched these has said buy them. If you already own the AirPods Max, keep them. Sound Guys and Apple Insider were right. The improvements are real, but you're not getting $549 worth of an upgrade. If you're an Android or platform agnostic, look at the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra 2nd Gen, which scored 84, slightly lower nerve verdict, but better cross-platform experience. The AirPods Max 2 is currently number 4 of the 12 headphones released in 2026. The nerve verdict is 85.5 out of 100 from 17 reviews. The Apple AirPods Max 2 are unambiguously expensive, unambiguously heavy, and unambiguously worth it if you're the right buyer. Whew, try saying that word 3 times in a row. 17 reviewers, 14-point spread, 0 exceptions on the recommendation. Apple didn't reinvent the wheel, they just made the wheel sound better. Full breakdown with every review score, every pull quote, every publication, and the live consensus evolution chart is at soundsnerdy.com. Check the link down in the description. And if you want every flagship release this month, ranked by 50+ reviewers and 1 free PDF, the link is also in the description. It's the monthly Nerd Verdict Report. What would you pay for the AirPods Max 2? Drop it in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and every Tuesday and Friday, be on the lookout for more reviews. Until next video, guys, stay nerdy.